Hello, my lovelies. It's Murky Meg here. Hello. Well, it's me. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, if you haven't already seen my community post, let me just explain a few things. I have been away for quite some time. You may or may not know that my mental health and my physical health hasn't been very good for a very, very long time. I went through a major operation last year, and to be perfectly honest, it really knocked me for six. I wasn't expecting it to be such an effect on both my mental and my physical health as well. So I needed some very much needed time away. So I did a lot of dog walking, I did a lot of spending time with my family, I did a lot of crochet. Also, we've been renovating a new house, which has been quite exciting, and we're almost there. We're almost ready to move in, and I can't wait. I really, really can't wait. So all of this has really helped me get back to my old bubbly self, which means one thing: being here with you guys, bringing you the latest news. So with that being said, let's crack on with it, shall we? So this first video is about hapless Harry. Now, apparently, whoever believes this, Harry has called Prince William behind Meghan Markle's back to beg for forgiveness. I'm sorry, what? Yes, that's right. Some media outlets are running with this story that he has called his brother to beg for forgiveness, possibly to come back into the royal fold. That's never gonna happen. Well, not while he's still married, and even after that, I don't think that he will ever be able to come back in a role that he had before he left the royal family. It's just not obtainable. The damage that these two have done to the monarchy is off the charts. Now, a while back, apparently, it was said that they are done with dishing the dirt and having attacks on the royal family, but I call absolute bull on that one. There is no way they will stop doing this, and I believe that this particular story was a manipulation tactic to kind of override that and try and gain some sympathy for the pair. Because let's face it, their reputation at the moment is absolutely tanking. Apparently, they have a new PR agency which is called WME, and it is going on the offensive. The amount of social media posts that look exactly the same, all saying the same thing. Oh, I've watched Suits. I'm watching Suits for the first time. Oh my God, Meghan's amazing in it. Really? Really? It's so obvious that they're going on a PR offensive, a charm offensive, and quite frankly, it is ludicrous. No amount of saving reputations and building up reputations will save these two now. The damage is done. Their reputation is in tatters with quite a lot of the world's population, and the ones that really do feel sympathy for them are the Sussex squad, those sycophantical lunatics that no matter what you say, they will always believe that their Meghan is the righteous chosen one, and Harry by default, but she's the one that is being held up as the pinnacle of light and the saviour of society. But if this phone call is true, I hope William put the phone down on him, or told him some very needed home truths. And the reason why I think this is absolute load of cobblers is because it is being touted that Meghan Markle was allegedly livid when she found out about this phone call, because apparently Harry did it behind her back, which is so obviously a ploy to gain sympathy for Meghan. It's actually quite laughable. Is this another PR excuse? Because those divorce rumours are swirling yet again, but not just swirling, they're shouting. There are many, many people now discussing the fact that Harry has a suite on tap at a local hotel near his home that he uses on a regular basis. There are rumours that they are divorcing and it's imminent, and that she has filed divorce papers. I don't believe that, to be perfectly honest. I believe that Harry needs time away because, in my personal opinion, Meghan Markle is a malignant narcissist, but there you go. And any time away for your own mental health is much needed. But he's just as culpable as she is in this complete dastardly mess. Now, people are saying that Harry rang William because of money and that he's getting scared because Spotify have dropped them. There are rumours that if they don't put out any decent, credible Netflix material, that they're going to be next to drop them. I hope they do, to be perfectly honest. And it's quite obvious that they are hemorrhaging money. You would with that lifestyle, wouldn't you? And you can't always beg for freebies, free hotels, free private jets, free beach houses, blah, blah, blah. The rumours are all there. But there's only so many freebies you can ask for. And when your reputation is absolutely tanking, they soon dry up. Now, let's for a second imagine that this phone call story is real. Do you really think William, as the Prince of Wales, who holds the purse strings, now will allow this to happen? He holds more power now in his new role of the Prince of Wales. Now, I think King Charles would probably love for Harry to come back because he is his son after all, even though he has wounded him deeply, and I'm sure that he's full of remorse and he's conflicted. But William holds some power here too, and I truly believe that William will stop at nothing to block this. That's me playing devil's advocate, saying if this phone call is true. But I truly believe that this is just a PR puff piece put out by the new PR agency to try and gain sympathy. Don't get me wrong, I think there's no smoke without fire, and I think there really is trouble in paradise when it comes to the Harkles and their marriage. I think the divorce has always been on the cards. I've always said it's not if, but when. And in my personal opinion, as soon as she realises she cannot milk anything out of Harry anymore, she'll be off like a shot. Poof! To the next fella. It's either a obvious PR puff piece to gain sympathy, or they're dipping their toe into the water, seeing what the public reaction will be. It's never going to happen, Harry and Meghan. You're never going to be welcome in this country again. Certainly not as part of the royal fold. So you can forget that idea. It could also be a very obvious ploy from the Sussex team camp to get attention and connect their name once again to the royal family that they so desperately need. Because let's face it, without the connection to the royal family, they really don't have very much. But my own personal opinion is that this is a complete PR strategy to gain sympathy for Harry and or Meghan, especially with the added, oh, it was done behind Meghan's back. It's PR, pure and simple, and I don't think it happened. Even if it did, I'm sure William would have said absolutely not. It's my own personal opinion that Spare would have been William's breaking point, and a point that can never, ever, ever be moved on from. So, I would love to know your thoughts on all of this. Do you believe that Harry rang William? Willy, it's Hubble. Just wondering, can we come back? Or, like me, do you think it's an absolute load of tripe, purely put out there to gain sympathy for either of them? And to be quite honest, it hasn't worked. Or if you believe it really did happen, what do you think William's response would have been? Oh, if it did happen, I'd love to have been a fly on that wall. As always, I would love to know your thoughts.
Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.